Okay, so first I'm going to show you the time, which is 11:08. Just letting you know I am recording this in the car, so the audio is kind of trash. I'm currently wiping my face with a wipey. And then we're going to move on to the moisturizer, which helps with dryness and redness and all that good stuff. And then on top of that, I will put on a primer, which also helps with redness, which is really good because I have a pink complexion. So here comes the brows. The brows take a really good long minute for me because it's like the centerpiece of my face. You know, like I want that to be like bold and I want it to look good, you know. So I take a lot of time on my brows. This is a pretty good long time lapse for this one. Okay, so this is also another portion of my brows. This is me concealing the edges of them so the edges are more defined, and the redness on the corners of my eyes after I wipe them off and clean the edges with a wipey. Sometimes it'll like get red, so I use like orangish concealer to be able to color correct that. I know that's not the right color, but that's what I use because your girl's broke. So but yeah, there's the explanation of that. This also takes a good long minute because I want to make sure that they're popping also. So on this part, I am taking a concealer and putting it on my eyelid. So whenever I do put that eyeshadow on, it's more of like a flat, matte surface. It's also used as kind of a color corrector because like my eyelids are pink, obviously. This right here that I'm showing you, obviously it matches my skin complexion, which is very nice. I put it on my eyelid, so whenever I do my eyeshadow, it's more of like a powdery substance, and it kind of like, it's almost like a canvas for my eyeshadow. What I'm showing you now is the first colors that I'm going to be using for my eyeshadow, and I'm going for more like an auburn reddish brown look. So right now what I'm doing is I'm putting it in the crease of my eyelids so it has more depth. I'll be showing you that, like the color and where I put it. You can see in that. What I'm doing now is I'm taking a darker toned eyeshadow and putting it in the corner of my eyelid. You can see me point to it right there. So you even have more depth and more contrast in your eyeshadow. What I am doing now is I'm taking a lighter, these two colors right here that I'm pointing at, taking a lighter color and putting it on the very top base of my eyelid so it kind of has like a highlight right there, a contrast, a lighter contrast. So what I'm doing right here is I'm taking a lighter color than all the rest of the shadows that I've used already and put it on my brow bone so it kind of defines it and pulls it out in a way, like makes it more out. This is obviously eyeliner, which is self-explanatory. This is also a long time lapse because I want to make sure that they look good and they're pointed and they're sleek, you know. These are my mascara and my clamps for my eyelashes. The mascara that I use is actually a really good one because it's a two-step process, and you have a first layer and then a second layer, which makes like the eyelashes like really good and defined. I actually need to get some more of it. This part is a very important part of my face because I do have a pink face, and I use a lighter concealer under my eyes and around my mouth and on my T-bone because dark circles and pinkish reddish tones just don't look good on a girl. So you got to correct that. This is me blending, obviously. Love me some Beauty Blender. That's awesome. So right here I'm taking that same orange tinted foundation and blending it in with the lighter concealer to be able to really just like bring the face together. This half of the video is a little bit rushed, I'm not gonna lie, because it's the last 10 minutes class. Oh, there's me being a baby about my hand hurting. It was last minute of class and I was rushing like really bad. So this is one of my favorite parts of the process. I have a circular, almost oval face, so bringing contour in really helps with my bone structure and like the shape of my face in a way. I've only been contouring for about a year now, and I've really learned a lot in the process of me trying to. I'm still learning, obviously, but yeah, that's me putting it around my cheekbone area and on my forehead, and then that's my big blending brush. Love that. She's my best friend. So don't judge me for the aggressive blending. I am in a rush, as I said. There's my contour all blended out and pretty. And then I'm going to move into a lighter shade, which is more towards my skin complexion, and put it under my eyes, on my forehead, on my chin, you know, just to kind of like give that contrast there with the contour. This part is something I actually just learned last month. I bring color to my face. Obviously, we're trying to color correct the pink, okay? But I don't want my face to be one solid color. So I take that like pink and light pink highlighter and I put it on my cheekbone so it brings color and it also highlights my face too. This is a icy highlight to really bring out my cheekbone and make it look pretty. I've been doing that for a long time, even before I contoured. There's a little snippet of the highlight finished. And now I'm going to blend all of that out once again. This little fan brush thingamabob takes all of the excess powder and junk off my face before I continue my process. This is me deciding on a lipstick. I went with a lighter toned matte finish lipstick because I feel like that one would have went better with my eyeshadow anyways. I'm going for more of like a fall look. So, and also my hair is red and we're going with colors today. So that's what I did. There's the finished product. This right here is me doing all the little last adjustments to my makeup, making sure everything looks good. I did everything right. Setting spray, this is my favorite part. She is my best friend. Your makeup will stay on forever with setting spray. I love it. Making sure she's all good and dry before I put my glasses back on and mess it up. Here's me being full of myself and a close-up and a little dance. There you go. Get it. Thank you so much for letting me do this. This is awesome. I love doing this. It's a lot of fun. I hope you liked it. And I will see you on Monday.